Hello, it's Small Dev's channel. Today we have something special. We will create a clicker game and our main hero will be Pusheen the cat. The clicker game is very popular and extremely simple to make. Each click increases the click counter, and if we reach a certain number of clicks, we can change the game state, for example by modifying the costume. If you feel it's complicated, don't worry, we'll go step by step and explain each step of the game. Okay, let's scratch some code. As usually, we start from setting the project name. Next, we want to import the Pusheen sprite. Let's upload it and increase its size a bit. Sprite Pusheen consists of 5 costumes. Each of them represents a different game state that will be obtained after reaching the desired number of clicks. We start by setting the initial Pusheen position. We choose 0, 0 as X and Y coordinates, which will center the sprite in the middle of the screen. Our starting size is 120. Now our program needs to remember the number of clicks, and for this purpose we will create a clicks variable. The last step is to set the initial costume. Our Pusheen is already in place, so let's now upload the backdrop. As you can see, the backdrop consists of 4 small circles with various artifacts belonging to our cat. Now we need to code how to change costumes based on the value of clicks variable. We will do it with a forever loop and for if conditions. Each of them is assigned a different number of clicks and a different costume that will be changed. The next step is to handle the click event. To do this, let's drag and drop the when this sprite clicked component. Every time we click on Pusheen, we want to increase the clicks value by 1. If we now run the application and click on the sprite, we should see that the clicks variable is increased. To make our click even more fancy, we'll try to apply a small zoom to the sprite on each click. We use the setSize2 component and set the Pusheen size to 130. After a slight delay, we want to restore it to its original value, which is 120. Let's check it now. Okay, looks awesome. Okay, now it's time to play with particles. For this, we need to add 2 variables, speed x and speed y. Don't forget to check the for this sprite only checkbox, which tells us that each clone will contain its own copy of the variable. From control category, let's move when I start as clone and create clone of myself. Every time we click Pusheen, we will create a clone of it. Our goal is for each Pusheen clone to fly up a bit and then fall to the edge of the screen. For this purpose, we need to use some kind of randomization. We will set random speed x and speed y values, and they will decrease to make the movement more natural. Of course, we want to see clones a bit smaller than the original Pusheen. Let's set the size for 30. After all, we use delete this clone component to remove it from the screen. Now let's launch the application and check the result. Okay, it looks nice. Before we finish, let's add some additional cool effects to the clone. We want to change its color and transparency. For this purpose, we will use the Set Effect to component. We select color and ghost options with random values, and that should be it. Now we've run the app, we should see that clones are changing the colors and they look as small blinking ghosts. If you want to test everything, and when I say everything, I mean every state of the program, we can change the click restrictions a bit so that we don't have to click so many times before the costume changes. To do this, let's change the click values to 5, 10, 15, and 20. Let's set it to full screen and play around with it. That's all. Thank you for today and see you later.